how are you? My name is Marilyn Tantrum and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we have a request. We're going to be talking about falling. So I want you to reframe your thinking. Let's get rid of if I fall to when I fall. Actually, new skaters, you will fall. All skaters will fall. I fall all the time. So we're really going to set ourselves up for success of when we fall. The first thing I want to say is wear your gear. A little bit louder if you didn't hear me. Wear your gear. Just recently, someone in my life shattered their elbow because they decided that they would go rollerblading with their young cousin and didn't wear any gear, had no experience whatsoever. They are now in a cast for 6 to 10 weeks. Luckily, we live in Australia where we've got free healthcare, so completely good. So I want you to think about risk versus reward, especially if you're in a country that healthcare isn't as good as some other countries. So is it worth you falling and breaking your arm? Recently, because of the TikTok boom and the skating boom that we have, I have seen 3 people in my local area break arms. Not seen, but seen on social media. Wear your gear. I have fantastic knee pads. Do not skimp on knee pads, especially if you're a thicker skater. You're going to spend a lot of time on your knees. I use 888 wrist guards. I go through wrist guards maybe once every 2 years. Wrist guards, elbow pads and knee pads. Helmet. Let's just dive right into the video. While I am putting on my wrist guards, I just want to talk to you about falling small. So you're going to hear this a lot. So think about it as a controlled fall as well. Controlled fall is something that we're in control of, okay? So during that time when we fall, we know what to do. So let's talk about it. Let's do some demonstrations. I'm gonna move the camera around so you can see all different types of angles. And again, if you've got any questions whatsoever, leave me a comment. If you like this type of stuff, leave me a like. Feedback's always welcomed because I'm here to make skating easier and more accessible for you. When I teach people about falling, again, we talk about it, it's a matter of time. So we want to get rid of being scared. So let's get used to just being on the ground. So we always want to start warm in our gear, check, we're all here. Let's have a think about how we land. Now, how we land is going to be different depending on your surface. I have a concrete, no slip garage, okay? So there's no slide for me. If you're skating indoor with perhaps some polished concrete, maybe a basketball court that's finished, or even your local skating rink, you will get a slide when you fall. You're gonna get a little bit of bounce if you fall on, you know, certain surfaces as well, like basketball courts, netball courts, they're gonna have a bit of bounce. If you're outside, no bounce. Talk about, we're here. So we're nice and warm, we're gonna fall, we're a brand new skater, all our gear's on. Okay, so you hear a lot of people about being low. So being low isn't my back like this. It's not hunched up like a gorilla. My knees are bent, my bum is out. My ankles are nice and bendy. That sounds gross, but your ankles, you want nice and loose, okay? Kind of bendy, nice and warm, ready for movement. And we want that chest up. If you think that you're putting too much emphasis in your lower back, you will know because the next day you'll have a sore lower back. Make sure that pelvis is rolled under, okay? Pelvis is rolled under. Beautiful. So while I'm here, it's not far to the ground. So once you've got your skating stance all sorted, you're nice and close to the ground, it's gonna be a lot less scary than if I'm up. Whoop. Then I'm up tall like this. I've got no agility, I've got no real gauge for my body. I'm up straight and it's a long way down. Where if I'm here, it's nice and close to the ground. If I fall, I can jump back up, no problems whatsoever. You also want to have that core on, I'll show you why. So if our core isn't on and we're skating, we're kind of all over the place, that's when we'll have those big falls. core is engaged. I'm up. I'm not like gorillaing. I'm up, shoulders back, tits and teeth. I can fall, no chance, because my core is on. If my core isn't on, I'm gonna probably fall like this, or maybe roll onto my back. So a really good drill to practice with getting, you know, familiar with the ground is up downs, okay? So all it is you saying hello to the ground for a split second, using that core and jumping back up. You'll also get out of that habit of looking down. If you look down, you'll go down. Nice and focused. Bam. The fault that I see with brand new skaters, again, they're not in the skating stance. You can learn how to do the gated stance. So just another drill that you can do to get used to your skates, find that bend in your knees and a good position, is just do some gating. So all I'm doing to make this happen is I'm shifting my weight, bam, bam, bam. You'll find it, it's hard when I'm just throwing words at you and you're watching without your skates on. You can add your arms into it as well. Bam, bam, bam. This is going to teach you to get your weight in the back of your skates as well. Okay? And you can do it by rolling as well. See how my knees are bent? You won't be able to do this standing up. Get that knees bent, get that core on, and just shift your weight forward to back, forward to back. So we'll talk about a few drills that you can do to get used to being in your skates and getting prepared for that fall. So our go-to is skater stance, and we've just learnt how to gate. Okay? So if you're skating like this, which is going to happen when you're a newbie, and you kind of hit a rock, or you've lost balance and you're falling backwards, you know, you're doing that matrix and it's really scary. I want you to snap back. So a drill you can do to make this happen is come up and then come back down. So literally squatting in your skates. Make sure you've got that hip width. We don't want to be too close. We don't want to be out here. Hip width around about, you'll feel what's comfortable for you. Up and then back. And you'll feel the difference between skating up here and here. And you can also do this rolling and snap. Up and snap. Up and snap. Up and snap. Up, snap, up. Snap, up, snap. Beautiful. We want to quickly show you some falls that you can do, not necessarily outside, but inside when you do have a good surface to work with. So you can do a knee slide, you can do a double knee slide, or you can be like, oh my God, I'm falling. When I talk about controlled falls to my newer skaters, I talk about not spending too much time on the ground. We really want to pop back up, okay? So that's why I called controlled falls or a controlled stop. So again, you want to be nice and low, okay? We don't want to be up here, we want to be nice and low. And all we're doing is just kissing our knee pad to the ground. Now this is a very sticky floor. I do not recommend that you do this outside. It needs to be a nice, like I said, surface where it's a basketball court that's been polished concrete. You'll get that slide. If you're an outside skater, you can still stick around. So there'll be some stuff for you at the end of the video. So you just want to touch the ground and come back up. See how fast that is? I'm just touching the ground and coming back up. My core's on and I'm looking up. Don't get flustered and look down and turn into a ball. I can't show you a double knee slide because of the floor, but you know, if you really want to see it, I can take my camera to a different location and we can go over the minimum skills falls if you like. The first thing that we can do when we fall is knee and jump. Okay, I'll show you on the ground. See what I did there? I picked a side. I picked a cheek to fall onto. I do not want to land on my tailbone or my back. Okay, and again. Okay, I'm really pushing out my foot here and I've picked a side. Because I have all my gear on, it's not a problem when I fall. So these are some really quick drills and how to fall things. So to wrap it up, we need to be low. We need to be controlled, activate that core. We're not looking down, we're looking up. Pick a side to fall on. It sounds easy, but if you practice it at home, easy peasy. Practice that up and snap drill, especially while rolling. So you have that feeling of being up high and needing to snap back low when needed. Falling is going to happen. Just make it a part of your skating journey. That's about it for me. Like I said, if you want to see some more kind of stops, I can't really do, well, controlled falls. I can't really do them on this surface. However, I can take you on a journey to another place. So strong, controlled. Thank you so much for watching. It's nice and quick and easy. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. And I have a sticker giveaway that I mentioned in my last video. So when I hit 2,000 subs, I'll be giving away a sticker pack. It's got like helmet stickers, all that cool stuff in there, and I send it worldwide. It's not just for Australia. All you have to do to enter is comment below anything you want. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.